Hey there, good evening to you. I'm meteorologist Stefanie Lauber. Did it feel any better today? The July day felt hot across the board for everybody, but in a different way. I'll explain what I'm talking about in a moment. But as far as Corpus Christi's almanac goes, we were right on the money for the afternoon high temperature. 93 degrees is typically what we expect for a day like today in July. And you know what? It only goes up from here. We're looking at warmer weather as we head on into next week, but the humidity plays a huge role into how hot it feels. And that's what I'm alluding to for tonight's forecast. We didn't see any rain today thanks to the Saharan dust in the air, but we are still behind $2.66 in the red for our rainfall budget. So hopefully as we draw closer to the second half of July, we'll have a little more rain in the forecast. But we can get a closer look at temperatures in your neighborhood thanks to the Chris 6 Neighborhood Weather Network. Looking at the south side here, where temperatures have fallen now to the middle to upper 80s. We're at 86 off Sandy Creek Townhomes, 85 off San Benito Drive, 87 off Garden Court. And we always like to hop across the Oso Creek, Southampton Drive there, reporting 85 for the temperature right now. So as we go through the next couple of days, we're going to notice more humidity coming back. But since we have the Saharan dust now, we can appreciate a bit of a difference in that humidity. About a mile above our heads is where that dust is, so it's making for some hazy skies. But here at the ground level, that wind direction is really influencing the humidity that we're feeling across certain neighborhoods. For instance, along the coast, where we get a little more of that onshore flow with a south to south-southeast wind, we're looking at temps that have been in those middle to upper 80s and feeling like the middle to upper 90s, finally starting to come back down, where inland, that south wind is a dry one for you. So our temperatures have been in the middle to upper 90s and feeling true to temperature, but the temperature's hot. So it kind of leveled the playing field for us no matter where you are. It has been quite the spicy afternoon here. And as we cool off tonight, I think you'll appreciate how the humidity kind of adjusts to this drier air mass here overnight. Our dew points closer to the coast are hanging out in the 70s, so that's oppressive humidity. But inland today, we've been looking at drier conditions, just muggy, not quite suffocating. But I think as we head into tonight and our temperatures come down, it's actually going to be pretty pleasant out there. We've seen a windy day. Those winds will be much lighter overnight, around 10 miles per hour. But look at the humidity. We tend to see it rebound overnight, but we're usually looking at this another notch up with percentages like 90%, 95% during the overnight for our relative humidity. We're only going to be in those low to middle 80s. So if you thought last night felt pretty comfortable outside, tonight is going to be pretty similar. So what if you're taking the pup for a walk? Our dog walking forecast stars, duos, birthday duos, Lily and Buster have a lot to celebrate. So as we go for a walk, should be a nice evening. As I mentioned, temperature is going to make their way back down to the lower 80s. By the time we head into the midnight hour, a bit breezy out there, and with less humidity, it'll likely be feeling comfortable. But how long does the Saharan dust linger? Well, we didn't see as much Saharan dust as we expected, but it did extend farther inland. So that helps our friends up in the hill country doing very important work there. This is going to rotate north up the coast. There's some high pressure that's going to carry that away from us. So this will be gone by tomorrow midday. Won't be much haze in the sky at all, and it'll leave us dry. But I think another round of this dust is going to creep back into the forecast as we head into next Monday. So that will likely dry things out for us and make those temperatures soar as we head on into next week. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. One more hazy day, I think. The dust will likely linger as we head into the afternoon, but I can't rule out a stray shower on Saturday and lots of heat next week.